Jaylon Levo grew up in Dallas, loved cars, and was close to his family.
He would call me at night,
When no one could reach him on February 17th, they knew something was wrong.
We're just talking on the phone, and I don't know, he didn't call me back.
The 22-year-old was robbed and shot.
My family is devastated.
His father, a barber, cut his son's hair for the funeral.
He was shot in the back of the left side of his head, and the bullet exited his ear.
Police arrested 18-year-old Cameron Stafford for capital murder. According to court documents, police say he confessed to being with two juvenile suspects wearing ski masks when Jaylon was killed. Stafford's bond was set at $1 million, but Judge Chika Onyem lowered it to $150,000. He bonded out. It's the second case we've reported on where Judge Onyem has significantly lowered the bond on a suspect in a murder case, although courthouse sources say other judges are doing it also.
I'm crying out. I'm asking for justice for my son.
Dallas Police Chief Eddie Garcia says he too wants justice for victims and accountability for judges.
We cannot be the only ones where people demand accountability and transparency.
He says as cities across the nation struggle with gun violence, they are taking a closer look at the violent suspects being released on bond.
I don't think we get to say that we're serious about gun crime if that's happening.
Dallas police pulled a sample of 240 cases of people arrested for murder, aggravated robbery, and aggravated assault in 2021. And of those cases, Chief Garcia says, nearly 30% were released within 2 weeks. 70% of those suspects used guns to commit their crimes.
Committing offenses like murder, aggravated assault, or aggravated robbery with a firearm and then being released within 2 weeks, to me, is not reasonable.
Dallas County Commissioner John Wiley Price has led the county's efforts for bond reform. He agrees with the chief.
I see people who are on bond, who are recommitting, not in 6-month, year span of time. I'm talking about within months, within weeks.
DPD's numbers show nearly 20% of those released had committed other violent offenses in the same year.
You're the judge. You can make a determination if you're doing your job.
Commissioner Price says the jail is full of nonviolent offenders languishing, awaiting trial, while some violent offenders are released.
No rhyme or reason. There's no real process.
In Jaylon Levo's case, court documents show Judge Chika Onyem said in open court she knows the suspect's mother, who works as a bailiff in the courthouse.
You put so much into a child, and for somebody to just snatch it, it's just not right. And that judge, she needs to go.
Judge Onyem's court says they don't talk about ongoing cases. In Dallas, I'm Rebecca Lopez.